But like games like the Valorant, Overwatch, CSGO, they don't got to worry about me. I got no interest in playing them. I don't know if I'm trying to convince myself that I'm ready to do this workout. I think this is the one that's going to evaluate 5-minute power. I wonder what they say my current 5-minute power is. Hang on a sec. I still like to gauge, just so I know, you know, performance stats, power curve. All right. So, according to Garmin, September 27, 2023, they had me recorded as a 5-minute power for 364 watts. So I guess we'll just see when I get into the workout what that looks like. Because I'm pretty sure based on the workout, they're going to use 2 sessions to evaluate what my 5-minute power is. So, shouldn't be too hard. I'm just trying to psych myself up to do this. I just realized, oh, it's warm in here. I didn't turn the air conditioner on. Like, why? I got the fan on over here. It's like, why is it not cooling off? Are in dot GB. GB. You're losing me, brother. Great Britain? No. Me? Oh, you mean on the game. I got you. Didn't get past me. Yeah, this is the London Classique route, which I think it goes in front of the palace. I don't remember which way you got to go, but I think it's going to go in front of the palace because I think it's going to hit the roundabout and go straight and then go in front of the palace. Man, that mosquito is bothering the heck out of me. All right, everybody. When it gets down to, yeah, Buckingham. I'm pretty sure that's coming up here. I don't remember which side it's on. I think because I think we're going in reverse, so I think it's on the left or the right. Probably on the right since we're going the opposite way. So I think it's, I don't know. What do I know? This offense, Bobby. Hello. How's it going? All right, everybody. I'm gonna, yeah. It's coming up, I think, but I gotta jump off, use the restroom real quick before the workout starts. Just call me Bobby. All right, Bobby. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta use the restroom real quick before this workout starts. All right, just in time, everybody. Just in time. Okay, so the areas of concern. You're looking right up here at the graph. So it looks like a very easy warm up, 7 minutes. Looks like 9 minutes altogether of warm up because you got 2 minutes at 120, so that's like a slight cool down. Then you got 2 times 220 for 1:30, so that's just kind of try to bring the legs to life a little bit. So the areas of concern are the 2 5-minute free rides. Those are going to be the area, and I'll have to wait for the messaging to see what they tell me, but those are more than likely going to be the areas to evaluate what my current 5-minute power is. So in week 1, they evaluated was it the 1-minute power? Or was it the 30-second power? I can't remember. And then last week was the 1-minute power. So I think it was 15-second power, 1-minute power. So today's 5-minute power. Next week is 20-minute power. So I'm pretty sure those 5 minutes, y'all, just FYI, when I get to them, I need to be full gas for a sustainable 5 minutes. So I more than likely will not be chatting. I'm probably going to be sweating all over the place, slobbering all over the place, snotting all over the place. All right, y'all. So I'm just going to pay attention to the prompts. Oh shoot, I forgot to go in erg mode. Oh, here we go, we're in erg mode now. Doing intense effort. Right on. So I'm in erg mode, which means the bike is controlling all the resistance for each one of these power outputs. But when it gets to the free ride, that's when it will switch erg mode off and I'm in complete control of how much power I put down. So right now, the machine is slowly adjusting the power output based on my RPM. So I'm in the optimal zone. So generally, to be an efficient cyclist, you want to stay in that 90 revolutions per minute. How long have I been cycling for? Long time, with a big gap in the middle. A big gap in the middle. I started out racing when I was 15, 16. Quit when I was 19. Started up again when I was about 38-ish, 38. So I got back in 2010 roughly, and have been riding since then. So a long time altogether, with about a 20-year gap in between of doing stuff that's not so good for you. How did I get back to cycling? My doctor wanted to put me, well, he did put me on high blood pressure medication. Wanted to put me on cholesterol medication. And I lasted 1 week on the pills. And I told him, take me off this crap. I'm gonna fix this myself. I took down my old bicycle that I had for years, tuned it up, and started riding. I stopped drinking beer, not totally. In a matter of 3 years, in 2010, I went from 240 pounds, just overweight, unhealthy, to down to 175 pounds in 2013, racing, fit, lean, fast, no more blood pressure issues, no more cholesterol issues. Now I will say that it's funny you asked this because I just posted a TikTok on this today. Some people that have been around know that I had a bit of a health issue about 2 years ago that pretty much took out my chances at a national event, and I had to stop cycling for a while. And now I'm back to the weight's come up, not quite as high, but it's come back up. My doctor wants to put me on blood pressure meds again, and I told her, nope, I will fix this. I will fix this. So we are back to working out again regularly, riding again regularly. I'm not going to be back to racing. I've pretty much thrown that out because I think it's just, I think I've had my time, I've had my days, I've had my wins, my losses, my championship medals, national podiums. Racing is done with, so pretty much it's just the race of life and health. So I'm determined to go back to my doctor and her not wanting to put me on blood pressure meds. Yes. I mean, I've got all the bikes, I got all the gear. I just need to keep doing it. Just don't focus on racing, just focus on being healthy, you know? I work in a gym and love to hear that kind of stories. Yeah, well, certainly want to be, hopefully, someone that inspires people to get a hold of their health, you know? You know, I think there comes a time when you absolutely have to take a pill for something, but I proved to myself once before that I was in complete control of what was going on with my body at the time. And I'm pretty sure I can do it again. You know, I still have to be aware that there's definitely some hereditary things that contribute to things that are out of my control, but I am determined to get at least another 10, 15 pounds off. Oh yeah, I'm going to. Believe me. I'm gonna be in my, I would say a coffin, but I don't want to be in a coffin. I want to make sure my kids burn my ashes, you know. I want to be cremated. But they're gonna be trying to shove a damn pill in the damn jar with my ashes before I take it. That'd probably be the only way I take it. Open up that damn jar, toss that pill in the ashes. All right, here we go. Here's the first one. It's not too hard. Just a minute 30 at 220. I hate when this thing tells me to reduce the power. I'm not controlling it, you are. All right, here we go. Round number 2. yeah, no matter what cadence. So even if they told me, because sometimes there's workouts where they tell you they want you to keep the cadence low, so it'll adjust the power so that you're kind of grinding a gear, keeping the muscle under tension. So yeah, erg mode means that this thing is completely controlling. I'm not shifting at all. It's kind of smooth too, you know, it doesn't like just jump into the power. It's like you can just feel it slowly applying. Now when I get to those free ride zones, it's going to tell me that erg mode is going to shut off, because this whole workout today is about essentially checking what my 5-minute power is. So these few little sessions are just to wake the legs up a little bit, get it ready to go 5 minutes 2 times, pretty hard. We're gonna go hard as we can. Like I said, I think my baseline is somewhere around 364 for 5 minutes. I don't know exactly how hard I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna definitely try to make sure it's a reasonable effort in the saddle. 5 minute would definitely be in the saddle power instead of out of the saddle power, like the previous ones were 15-second and 1 minute. So this one's definitely going to be 5 minutes in saddle. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. It's a good tick though. 5 minute power check. I mean, I don't remember what it was 4 or 5 years ago when I was racing. I'm pretty sure it was probably, may have been around 500. I don't think I'm near that today. There's just no way. I don't really want to be either. I just want a good 5 minute power for being an old man. All about your pacing, so channel your climbing rhythm. Smooth, powerful, controlled. We got it. We got it, we got it. It looks like I got 3 buddies too. High zone 5. All right. Whew. High zone 5. Guys, darn it, we're gonna be, what is that, yellow or red or orange? I think it's orange, right? Oh, I know. They just, I'm trying not to make it total obvious, but they just discouraged me saying that. They just knock me down low. So I think we're going to be in orange, the top of orange. So that little scale going back by on the bottom there, we should see predominantly orange. The good thing is, looks like we get a 5-minute rest afterwards, so I think we can swing that. So 5 minutes hard, 5-minute rest. All right, so see right here, see erg mode will be off. So I will be in total control of how much power I put down. Yes, yes, understood. I wonder if we're going to be climbing through. Oh yeah, we're coming up to a hill. I see. You all can't see it. Look at the profile. We're coming up on a hill, so that totally makes sense now. Yeah, it makes sense now. And especially if you look, there's two hills, right? So it looks like they built this course purposely for this workout. All right, everybody. I'm probably going to cut the chat here and get into zone. What screen do y'all prefer? Do you want that one, or that one, or where I was, where I am in the middle here? This one here? This one? All right. This doesn't feel good. Not easy. Oh man. Dom T, how you doing? I see you there. Oh man. That hurt. I don't know. I don't even want to do the next 5 minutes. I'll tell you right now. Spin, spin, spin. I need to flush my legs. I have to get the breath. Come on, spin. I need to flush my legs out. Flush, flush, flush. Try. Probably another 30 minutes or so after this session is over. Just to kind of continue chilling it out. We'll see how this next 5 minutes goes. I'm not gonna lie, that hurt. Or at least I'll lie to myself and say, it felt great. Good grief, man, that break didn't seem long enough. This is gonna be tough because I'm gonna be going downhill on the next segment. Until I get to the bottom. So I'm gonna be riding a big gear. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. All right, here we go. We can do this. We can do this. Oh my God. Oh man, thanks Dante. Thanks for stopping by the YouTube channel. Dom T. I see that. Hello. Inked. Pitbull. Inked. Pitbull. Thanks. Oh man. Oh. That was not fun. I'll tell you right now, I am not looking forward to the 20-minute next week. I am just not. I told myself that when I quit racing, I was no longer going to worry about FTP, 20-minute power. But unfortunately this workout, it's a 4-part series, requires the 20-minute on the last one. I just, I'm already making up all the excuses in my head why I'm not going to do it next week. Like, I'm not a bike racer anymore. I don't care about racing anymore. Why do I care about my 20-minute power? Because I don't care anymore. Hey, thanks for the follow there. Pink Pitbull. Appreciate it. That was no fun. If any of you are looking at doing this power check series and you're in week number 3, 5-minute power was no fun. You want to know which one's not going to be more fun or less fun or even more or less fun? Next week, the 20-minute power. So what I'm going to do the rest of this week is I'm just going to keep doing a few more workouts. I'll probably do a one of those 2x10s. Just put it on like a 90%. Do maybe a few 2x10s at 90% just to kind of get me through the week. It'll be even more fun. I don't think so. Look at that graph. Holy crap. There was more red in the first climb than the second climb. Granted, I felt a lot stronger on the first one. The second one, I felt puny. Puny. All right, let's go back to London. Actually, let's stay here and let's find another ride to join in here real quick for the rest of my cool down. What time is it? Oh, Zwift Quit Racing Club. Oh man, I don't know if I could do a race after that. That would be dumb. I'm just gonna. All right, there's no other rides, so we're just gonna stay here, finish out the ride, stay up for a few more minutes and just spin. Yeah, that's slobbering all over the place. Smart trainer. I definitely won't be doing that. Hey, you could do it. There's no reason why you can't, because you got to look at it as the workout is based on your fitness. So your number is not going to be my number is not going to be someone else's number. It's going to be strictly your number, you know? It doesn't hurt to do it, so get an idea where you're at. That way you know if you can improve, you know? If your goal is to improve, you know? Obviously you hear me say I don't care about, so everybody's in pain. Well, that's relative. I'm almost purposely putting myself in a pain zone. Doesn't mean that you have to, you know? Like if I wanted to, I could have just said, I'm just gonna hold 300 watts and call it good. Because quite honestly, will I ever use 5-minute power again? Maybe in a Zwift race, which is BS anyways. But it's still good to do something like that just so you have something structured that you're following. And again, this is coming from a guy that used to complain to his cycling coach about how I hated following numbers. So he would always make my workouts centered around the Tuesday night races or the Wednesday night race or the Thursday night races, because I just hated following numbers. Hated it. Hate it. Now that I don't race anymore, it's actually changed my perspective on following numbers, and it's actually kind of fun now, especially when the bike is controlling it for you. No, as long as you have, what trainer did you say you got? If you got a smart trainer, you can go in erg mode. So basically just when you start a workout, mine is usually on the app, on the phone. So I have my phone right in front of me here. Wrong camera. Wrong camera. So I have my phone right in front of me here. So when the workout starts, you'll see the workout, and then down here it'll be an erg button. I can tap it. But I'm also on Apple TV, so I can just quickly hit the screen on Apple TV and hit turn it into erg mode when the workout starts. What are my dogs doing? They're like going in and out of the dog door. In and out, in and out. Yes, I did my whoosh a couple of years ago. There was an event that I was going to compete on. Oh yeah, in fact, the first 2 years of eSport National Championships were on my whoosh, or maybe it was the second year that I had to use it. I won't say that I liked it, but I had to use it because of Esport National Championships in 2022. Is it 2022? One of those years. But yeah, I didn't like it. I don't know. I've been on Zwift since the beta days in 2013-ish, you know, or 2014, 2013. So I've been on Zwift forever. I know my number doesn't show it, my level, but that was, to my defense, between 2013 to 2019, I was racing a lot. So here in New Mexico, you can ride almost year-round with good winter gear. So I was outside a majority of the time, either racing, training, and using Zwift for those handful of times where just you couldn't go out. So, but I've been a monthly subscriber since 2013. I briefly used Ruby back in 2013. I used Ruby for a little bit. I thought that was kind of cool, and I even uploaded a ride on Ruby, which is called the Petrified Forest ride. It's a 50-mile ride that's on that app today. I've seen people ride it. I don't know. I'm a diehard Zwifter. You know, just graphically it's cleaner. I just feel I'm not happy with the price. Don't get me wrong. I'm not happy with the price, but I don't think it's that bad, you know. Eventually all of them will go up, you know. Cost and economy and shit goes up, you know, so, you know. I wouldn't say I'm biased. I've tried the others. So I've tried my Whoosh, I've tried Zwift, I've tried Ruby. I don't think I tried the Training Peaks one, but my buddy that I used to race with, that I did Esport National Championship with, he told me that this year Esport National Championships is going to be on the Training Peaks platform, so there's that, which I won't be racing this year, or ever be racing again, really. So yeah, I mean, I guess I could say there's some bias, but I've tried the others, to be fair. I think for me, being also a gamer, visually, graphically, I like what I see, you know. I like the input, the feedback. You know, it works well, I think. What I also like is that, not so much that it's the case anymore, but like when I was traveling a lot for work and I would take my bike in my truck, I could pull out my iPad and connect and be doing a workout in my hotel room. If I couldn't, you know, if I worked so late that I couldn't go for a ride, I could do a workout in my hotel room on Zwift on the iPad, you know. Like I said, I think for the money it's worth it. They're adding more and more features. You know, it's like I am this close to canceling my subscription on Strava because I don't really need the fitness, form, and fatigue thing anymore, because it's built into Zwift, it's built into other free platforms. Because for one, I don't use that number quite the same as I did a few years ago, where it was my primary way of understanding where my training is, my race readiness or not. But now that's built into so many other things that I'm probably going to cancel my subscription on Strava. That'll save me some money there. Because all I'm usually doing is posting my e-bike rides on the weekend. Yeah, I like Zwift. Even back, was it a year ago, when everybody was up in arms about it, and like most people had already paid for their yearly subscription was paid. I knew mine was coming up in November, and everybody had that like a certain time frame where you had to make a decision on whether you're going to renew with Zwift or cancel and move on, to something cheaper. How much is it now? I don't really know. I want to say it's close to 21 or 22 now, I think. Let me see if it shows in here. I pay yearly, so, and I don't even know if you get a discount paying yearly. Let me see here. Where would it be? About legal, privacy, profile, connections. Privacy. I don't know. They did a pretty good job of hiding it, so I imagine if I get on the computer, I probably could see it. Let's see here. Equipment, help. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Learn and earn. Shop, forms, help, settings, equipment. Activities. I don't know. I want to say that it's probably 21, 22. I think that was the thing that was getting everybody that they were they had just increased the price, and they increased the price, and then they were going to go over 20. So everybody was getting ready to bail to all these other apps that were still like $13, $14. I was debating it, I was seriously considering it. But I don't know, when it came down to it, is like during that time too, like a lot of the racing I was doing, they were like forcing you to go to My Whoosh for this event, or going to Ruby for this, or so I was trying the others, but every time I would pull them up and I would use them, I was like, yuck, Yeah, I would do that for sure, yeah. Just started cycling in March, really. That's what I would do. Go free, just get a whirl. I think you'll probably like it, and it'll probably end up becoming the thing that you like. And if they ever go to subscription, you will be prepared for it because you already do it and you like it, Who knows, they may never, because my understanding is they've got big money behind them. It's kind of like steak and kick. You know, it's like the reason why Kick can pay out so much to its streamers is because it's got all the gambling money behind it. Triathlon, but didn't use it. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I think they got big money backing, so. Yeah, free is free and it works. Like I said, I did use it. I think we used it 2 years in a row. I'm trying to make sure I'm not wrong in that. There was another app in between there somewhere that came and went. Or maybe somebody bought it out. I'm trying to remember who that was. And that may have been the one that the National Championships was on. But I could be wrong again. This is already a couple of years that's passed by, you know. I think my last, so I was supposed to compete in 2023. So that means I raced 2022 and 2021 Esport National Championships. 2023 is where I had to stop racing. 1 month before national championships, and I had to stop training. Completely stop. And I think they were going to be on my whoosh that year. Pretty sure. All right, everybody. 1 hour on the board. We finished another workout. Let me see if they give a result already. Let me see here. Let's see if they have my 5-minute power on here already. Well, I don't really want to. Oh, they're not showing the number here. Well, darn. All right, I'm gonna have to look at it some other time. I can't see what it is. Actually, let me look in here. Let's see. I can't find it. All right, everybody. Can't find it. Let me let's raid. I'm gonna raid us all out. I think I saw Lumo on. Let me see here. Yep, Lumo is on. All right, we'll see y'all. I'm gonna raid out to Lumo.